I would like to ask him directly about some of the concerns he has expressed about violations of his privacy during the past several weeks and several years. Those questions should be corroborated by other information which I am seeking from other sources. Yesterday evening, in a press conference in Madrid, new information was revealed about video and other evidence which has now been placed in the hands of a Spanish inquiring magistrate, and I hope to include that new evidence for the purpose of other questions which I shall be asking the authorities concerned, as well as Mr. Assange. I had intended to meet Mr. Assange on Thursday, the 25th of April, and I had already obtained permission from the authorities of Ecuador to meet him in their embassy in London. As I understand, he's currently being held in custody by the British government, and therefore I plan to enter into dialogue with the British government in order for them to grant me access to Mr. Assange in the same way that the Ecuadorian authorities were to grant me access on the same day at the same time, but now I understand in a different location. There are several ways in which Mr. Assange's rights may be violated, whether through video and also audio monitoring of his actions and movements in a way which would be disproportionate to his privacy rights. Privacy is not an absolute right. It may be interfered with if there are legitimate reasons for specific purposes. Those purposes are normally linked to the prevention, detection, investigation or prosecution of a crime, but they must be done with measures which are necessary and proportionate in a democratic society. Well, in the most recent case, in the most recent set of accusations, it would appear more that it wasn't Wikileaks which actually leaked the information, but Wikileaks drew attention to the information being leaked. There exists evidence that in some of the more recent accusations that private life of some other people have been violated. And as one would do in all cases, we are approaching those complaints with exactly the same rigor and same neutrality that we are approaching the complaints made by Mr. Assange.